Hey guys, it's me Tiana and welcome back to my channel.
It's hard to breathe, but that's alright.
If you're new here, my name's Tiana, like I just said. Thank you so much for clicking on this video. Please subscribe down below if you aren't already, and give this video a thumbs up if you think you're going to enjoy it, or if you do enjoy it. If you guys aren't new to my channel, then you would know that not too long ago I filmed a video that was what's on my iPhone XR, but I decided I wanted to do a new one because I was going through my DMs and looking at suggestions of videos you guys want to see from me, and over 50 of them were to do an updated what's on my iPhone, but to not only show you guys my apps, to talk more deeply about what I actually like about the phone and what I don't like in terms of like battery life and capabilities of the phone and just stuff like that. So now that I've had the phone for a longer amount of time, I have more experience and knowledge on it, so I wanted to share that with you guys so that you guys know if you would like this phone, or if you're going to buy this phone, or if it's something you'd invest in. A lot of my comments on the other video were to do an updated one of what's on my iPhone, but also a lot of people were saying that they were going to buy this phone. One thing I did want to say before I got too deeply in the video is that when I hit 5,000 subscribers, I wanted to do a giveaway for you guys to sort of give back to you for hitting such a big milestone. If you guys want to spread the word, please do so. We're about 450 subscribers away, which isn't too far. The month of May is my birthday, which is when I was hoping to hit the 5,000 subscriber milestone. So if you guys are able to get me there, that would mean so much to me, and I think it'd be really cool to do a giveaway and run something like that to just give back to you guys and say thank you so much for getting me where I am today. But without further ado, let's get into what's on my iPhone. Starting off, the phone case that I have on my phone is just this Tupac phone case. I absolutely love Tupac. If you guys know me a little bit better than some people do, you would know that Tupac is like one of my favorite artists of all time. So here's what the phone case looks like. It's just a picture of him. It's not a super protective phone case, but it's super cute, especially any Tupac fan would probably like this case. Just like a hard kind of plastic material. So when you open up my phone, the first thing you're going to see is my black and white marble wallpaper. I really like this wallpaper because it's pretty simple, but it's also cute at the same time. Then when you swipe over to the left, what I have on the screen is my Siri app suggestions, which are just my most used apps, which they pretty much stay the same. They don't often change. I have Snapchat, Instagram, YouTube Studio, YouTube, TikTok, Pinterest, Visco, and Notes. And I have my calendar, which currently I have no events. I have my subscriber count, my screen time, my favorites, so people that I need to get in touch with quickly or that I frequently talk to. I have nearby, just so if I go somewhere new, I can look at the nearby places. So when I open up my phone, what you usually first see is my screensaver, which is just a picture of me and my boyfriend. His name's Holden. I usually always have him as one of my screensavers. And on the front screen, I just have all of my main apps that just come on my phone, except for my bank. Obviously, that doesn't come on the phone, but I put that on the main screen because it's like a necessity. Settings, FaceTime, calendar, photos, clock, maps, weather, mail, Gmail, Scotiabank, reminders, Netflix, camera, Sora, contacts, notes, iTunes Store, App Store, voice memos, and Apple Store. And then I just have extra, which is stuff like I never touch. You can tell because almost all of these are not downloaded. Actually, I'm going to move Wallet out beside my Scotiabank one because I've recently started actually using Apple Wallet. The reason I use Apple Wallet is because for the longest time I didn't actually have a bank account, but once I got a job I decided it was important for me, obviously, to have a bank account. That's how I accept money transfers, make money transfers, and I recently set up a savings account, so I'm trying to save as much money as possible. And then at the bottom I just have phone, Safari, messages. What was that? Phone, Safari, messages, and music. Why is Holden going?
I was trying to Peter, just calling you to say I put him to bed.
You put him to bed? You want to be in this video in case it blows up. Now Uncle Johnny's calling me.
Everyone's calling me from cloud.
You want to say anything to the camera?
Forward and a half, forward and a half, forward. You wouldn't do anything. You were just like,
Oh
oh my lord.
Sleep.
What? He's so rude. When you slide to the second screen, I have a bunch of apps just sorted into folders so that I know where to find them. The first one that I have is social media. So when I click on that, of course, I have YouTube first. Then I have Google Calendars, which for some reason uninstalled itself because I wasn't using it enough. With all like the drama going on in the world right now, I haven't really been on Google Calendar because I haven't had much to plan. I've just been like filming as I go. Next, I have YouTube Studio, Subcount, Visco, Pinterest, Spotify, Instagram, and Snapchat. If you guys don't already know, YouTube Studio is really helpful for any small YouTubers. Or even big YouTubers, obviously. This is where a lot of YouTubers look to see their analytics, their revenue, income, how many subscribers are growing, just stuff like that. It's just a really necessity to have because it helps you look at all the insiders and really just kind of like manage your account. I also filmed a video not that long ago, like really recently actually, which was how I edit my thumbnails and how I edit my Instagram pictures, and Visco plays a huge part in that. So if you guys want to check out my Visco, definitely recommend you do. It's Tiana Marie 18. You can go ahead if you'd like to. But definitely download the app Visco if you don't already have it, because it's like such a necessity when it comes to like editing photos and stuff, which I mentioned a lot in my how I edit my Instagram photos. So make sure you guys go check that video out. I'll link it in the eye icon over there. TikTok, Triller, Twitter, Uber, YOLO, VPN 360, Google Ads, and Uber Eats. Triller is so much fun. It's kind of like TikTok, but like it's not like TikTok. Basically, you film a bunch of clips and then you like put them together to a song, but like it puts it together for you. So it's just super fun if you're hanging out with friends. Then we have YouTube Count, AdSense, Google Maps, Text Me, Amazon, Alexa, Rewards, and Hangouts. These are just apps. I don't use them all a lot, except for AdSense I use to check my my estimated income around the 15th of every month. And Amazon Alexa I use all the time to manage my Alexa. In the next box I have photo and video, which this is where I keep all of my apps that are for photo and video, obviously. I have Airbrush, PixArt, Layout, PicCollage, Fonto, iMovie, Facetune 2, Retouch, and Canva. The ones that are uninstalled, I don't use a ton, but I still keep them there because I have used them in the past and I never know when I'll need them again. I use Fonto all the time because that is actually part of how I edit my thumbnails, which, like I said, is in my how I edit my thumbnails and Instagram photos video, so go check that out. PicCollage is helpful too for making collages, but the app I probably use the most on here besides Fonto is PixArt. And Airbrush sometimes is helpful for like whitening teeth or whitening backgrounds, so check that out if you want to. Then I have Video Editor, Google Photos, Image Size, and Video Crop. Video Crop is when I'm like cropping my stepdad's TikToks if we like film it not on TikTok and then I want to upload it to TikTok. And then Google Photos is a really helpful way to keep all of your photos if you don't want to have them stored all in your camera roll. My camera roll is so crowded right now, but I definitely need to empty that. And then image size is what I size some of my thumbnails with, or my YouTube banners if I need to make a new one and need to check the sizing for that. Next I have games. A lot of these are uninstalled because recently I haven't really had a lot of time to play games until like this big pandemic where I've been on my phone a lot, so then I started using games more often. But I'm just going to go over the games that I definitely would recommend in here because a lot of these aren't super necessary for me to even talk about. But Restaurant Story, Draw Classic is super fun. Stargirl, SpongeBob Krabby Patty game, super cool. Bakery Story, Bingo, Granny Chapter 2, and World Chef. Those games are all literally so cool. The Bakery Story and the Restaurant Story, you get to run your own restaurant and cook food, and the food cook on like a real life timer. So like if it says 12 hours, you come back in 12 hours and the food's done, you serve it. And different amounts of time equal for a different amount of money you make and a different amount of leveling up. It's just a really cool game, and it's really cool to like build your own restaurant and actually see people come in and like eat. I don't know why, but that's so much fun to me. I know everyone knows what Crossy Road, Temple Run, and Subway Surf are. Stargirl is really cool because you get like your own doll, and basically like she gets to live and compete in pageants and like win money and gems and like date boys, and like it's really cool. What I have is Tokaboka. I don't really need to go through these apps. Recently I haven't played them like at all, but I paid for all of them because so worth it. Like all of these games are incredible. If you haven't played a Toka game before, I definitely recommend it. At least buy one of them. The one that I would recommend is probably Toka Town. It's like a classic. It's like one of the first ones that came out. It's literally all of them are good. So download any one of the Toka games and you'll probably like it. I have my health section, which I don't use a lot of these either recently, but if I have these apps on my phone, I still recommend like looking into them. But the apps that I have are Flow, Fitness, Clue, My Net Diary, Fitbit, Health, 8Fit, and Flush. So the apps in here that are cool, I guess, is My Net Diary. Helps you actually keep track of like your diet, what you're eating, how many calories. Clue is just like a menstrual cycle app, which I know that might be gross to talk about, but it's a really cool app to help you like just keep track and just like make sure everything's healthy and that you're doing good, and just to kind of predict when things are gonna happen. Flush on here is cool because when you have it on, if you have your location on, it actually tells you all the toilets in the nearby area. It's also really helpful if you're at like a big event like Coachella or something. And then I have shopping, and here I have apps in here that I use the most are definitely Dairy Queen. I like to go on there and get their coupons because I love going to Dairy Queen, but they're kind of pricey. Domino's is like my most used app. You guys have no idea. I have used the app so much and earned so many points. I've got probably like 7 free pizzas from them. I use Romwe and Zoffel a lot to look at clothes. And the same with Garage. But yeah, so my most used apps in here are Dairy Queen, Domino's, Garage, Romwe, and Amazon. I use all the time. Literally anything I order, I go on Amazon for because so helpful. And then the last section that I have is high school, which currently I'm not really using high school stuff because, you know, school's like awful right now because of everything. But I have Remind, Kahoot, Homework, Timetable, Keynote, Drive, Docs, Classroom, Portfolio, Pages, Calculator, Print, Photomath, School Messenger, PowerPoint, Excel, Scan Guru, Quizlet, and ABC Notes. ABC Mouse is literally everything to me right now because, if you guys don't know, with the huge pandemic, I've actually started to homeschool my 2 little sisters. One of them is 5 years old and one of them is 3 years old. If you guys want a vlog on that and I could show you day in the life of being a homeschool teacher, I actually think that might be a really cool video. I could actually get my sister Zariah to vlog or like record everything for the day. I have 5,136 photos in my camera roll, or items in my camera roll. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you liked it, please be sure to give it a huge thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel down below. Like I said, I'm going to be doing a giveaway when I hit 5,000 subscribers, so make sure you guys help get me there. That's basically it and all that I have to say, so I really hope you enjoyed. Any questions, leave them down below. Let me know if you guys would want to see a How I Homeschool My Sisters video. I will see you guys in the next video. Love you so much. Bye!
Yo.